take the standard keto diet and remove meat, fish, and poultry. That is vegetarian keto, and it is very doable with eggs and dairy. Now remove the eggs and the dairy. No cheese. No butter. No Greek yogurt. No heavy cream in your coffee. What you are left with is vegan keto, and it is genuinely the hardest version of the ketogenic diet that exists. But people do it. Not just for ethical reasons. Some of the leanest, healthiest, most metabolically optimized people on the planet eat this way. If you are vegan and curious about ketosis, or if you just want to understand how the most restrictive diet on earth actually works, here is your map. The rules do not change just because you eat plants. 20 to 50 grams of net carbs per day. About 75% of calories from fat. The rest from protein. What changes is how you get there. Your protein comes from exactly 3 main sources. Full-fat tofu, 17 grams of protein and 2 grams of net carbs per 100 grams. Tempeh, 19 grams of protein and 5 grams of net carbs. And seitan, the undisputed king, 25 grams of protein and only 4 grams of carbs. That is it. Those 3 foods are your meat replacements, and you will eat them in rotation every single day. Beyond that, nuts and seeds add incremental protein, but they also add carbs, so you have to track them carefully. A scoop of vegan protein powder, pea or hemp, is 20 to 25 grams of protein for 2 to 3 grams of carbs. It is almost mandatory on this diet. Fat on vegan keto has one undisputed champion, and it is coconut. Full-fat coconut milk, coconut cream, coconut oil, unsweetened shredded coconut. Coconut is high in medium-chain triglycerides, which your liver converts directly to ketones more efficiently than other fats. It is also completely carb-free in its pure oil form and very low carb as coconut cream. Olive oil, avocado oil, and avocado itself are your other staples. Nuts and seeds are fat-dense, but they come with carbs attached. 100 grams of macadamia nuts is 76 grams of fat and only 5 grams of net carbs, making them the best keto nut. Almonds and walnuts are good, but you have to measure them. Nut butters are easy to overeat. Vegan butter exists and works, but whole food fats are always better. You are building your entire energy system on plants, and coconut is the foundation. Here is where vegan keto gets tricky. The standard vegan diet is built on legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans. They are the protein backbone of plant-based eating. And on keto, they are almost entirely off the table. A single cup of chickpeas has 35 grams of net carbs. Lentils have 24 grams per cup. You can fit tiny portions into your budget if you are at the high end of the carb range, but realistically, legumes are out. This is the hardest psychological cut for vegans. You are losing your most familiar protein source. What replaces them is non-starchy vegetables in unlimited quantities. Spinach, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, asparagus, bell peppers, mushrooms. You will eat more greens on vegan keto than on any other version of the diet. And that is actually a good thing. Here is what a real day of vegan keto looks like. Breakfast is a tofu scramble with spinach, mushrooms, and nutritional yeast cooked in coconut oil with half an avocado on the side. 25 grams of protein, about 5 grams of net carbs. Lunch is a bowl of full-fat coconut yogurt with hemp seeds, chia seeds, a small handful of crushed macadamia nuts, and a quarter cup of raspberries. 15 grams of protein, 6 grams of net carbs. Dinner is seitan strips pan-fried in olive oil with stir-fried broccoli and bell peppers, topped with sesame seeds and a drizzle of tamari. 30 grams of protein, 7 grams of net carbs. Your daily total is 70 grams of protein and under 20 grams of net carbs. You are in ketosis on plants alone. Supplementation is not optional on vegan keto. You need vitamin B12 regardless, because it only comes from animal products. You need an algae-based omega-3 supplement because the plant form, ALA, converts poorly to the DHA and EPA your brain actually uses. You need electrolytes aggressively. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium. More than you think. When you drop carbs, your kidneys flush electrolytes, and vegans are already at higher risk for deficiencies in some of these. And here is one most people miss. Creatine. Dietary creatine comes exclusively from meat. Vegans have significantly lower baseline creatine stores. If you remember our creatine video, low creatine means less brain energy. 5 grams of creatine monohydrate a day is cheap, tasteless, and shown to improve cognition more in vegetarians and vegans than in anyone else. On this diet, it is not a nice to have. It is a should have. So who should actually try vegan keto? If you are already vegan and you are metabolically healthy, you probably do not need to go this extreme. But if you are vegan and struggling with energy crashes, sugar cravings, stubborn weight that will not budge, or blood sugar issues that plant-based eating has not solved, keto is worth a serious look. The first 2 weeks are hard. You will miss legumes. You will dream about oatmeal. Your workouts will feel flat until you adapt. But once you are through that, the benefits are the same as any ketogenic diet. Steady energy, mental clarity, reduced inflammation, and appetite control that does not require willpower. Vegan keto is not for everyone. But for the people it is for, it is a complete metabolic reset that works with their ethics instead of against them. If this gave you a real roadmap, subscribe. We do the deep dives that actually help.